A no-nonsense full moon in Virgo lights up the sky on March the 7th at 7:40 a.m. Eastern Time. Astrologically speaking, full moons can illuminate hidden matters in our lives, bring new information to the light in a way that triggers an ending. In particular, any plans that you put into motions or intentions that you set around the last new moon in Virgo, August 27, 2022, could come to fruition. At the same time, the grounded Virgo energy of this full moon could push you to gather the facts around a murky issue, sharpen our perspective, and develop a practical plan moving forward. Indeed, embracing your inner Virgo and staying grounded will be more important for weathering this full moon's otherwise chaotic vibes. When it arrives, the sun is in Pisces and it will be inching toward Neptune in Pisces, dialing up Neptune's elusive energy as the planet of fantasy and dreams. This planetary combination can obscure the truth, guys, blurring the lines between reality and friction. In fiction. All the while, the sun and the moon will be forming a tense angle with active Mars and Gemini. This could spark a lot of mental energy, guys. Both Gemini and Virgo, as you know, are ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication. Therefore, we can find ourselves more anxious, overthinking more than usual, or wielding words as weapons of criticism. But remember that words are also available to you to defend yourself and your ideas if necessary. Within the first hour of this full moon in Virgo, Saturn, the planet of limitations, hardship, and commitment, as you know, entered Pisces for the first time since 1996. That information is already for you guys on this same page. If you're interested in knowing how Saturn and Pisces affected you based upon your sun and rising sign, that podcast is available and uploaded on YouTube. In turn, themes that dominated your life in the mid-90s could now begin to re-emerge as a result. But also, every time Saturn shifts into a new sign, about every 3.5 years, a new sector of birth undergoes karmic lessons and growing pains. And we talked about that. So the topics and themes that could arise during the full moon of today could offer clues of how you'll grow during Saturn's journey in Pisces. Because I told you guys they were basically the exact same thing. So wherever Saturn went is exactly where this full moon went, mimicking it. So, for example, let's go to my rising. As a Libra rising, this full moon hit me in the 12th house. All right. And I will go into a little bit of that if that's what you are. But needless to say, at the end of the day, that information is already up for you guys if you are interested in listening, all right? And I will see you in the breakdown of each and every one of your signs. We are going to be talking about where it hits you astrologically. We're also going to be going into the card that you got from each one of your pulls that I did. That video is available, timestamp for your viewing pleasure. I will go into each one of the houses and explain a little bit of it to you, and we will talk about the numerology of the card that I pull based upon your moon, your sun and rising, and then we will go into an additional message of how that card that I pulled will affect your personal relationships as well as career and money. Thank you so much for listening to this intro of the full moon in Virgo. See you in your sign.